Hey y'all, it's me again. So right now I'm finna talk about the importance of trusting yourself. Okay, so I do feel like I do need to stress the importance on why you need to trust yourself. So you need to trust yourself because if you don't trust yourself, number one, you're not gonna trust anyone else. You're gonna have like deep rooted trust issues. And a lot of the reasons why people don't trust themselves is because there was times where they didn't protect themselves or protect their feelings or like stuff like that. Or they allowed people to do whatever they did to them, So they don't trust themselves to protect themselves. They don't trust themselves to love themselves or put themselves first. They don't trust themselves to make the right decisions. They don't trust themselves to just do right, I guess. But really, I'm just here to say, like, it's okay, y'all. Like, whoever doesn't trust themselves, just give yourself grace and forgive yourself for the things that you did. Just forgive yourself for allowing that person to do that, because I'm sure deep down you probably just were conflicted. You probably were just in love. You probably just loved that person. So don't down yourself. Don't put yourself down. Give yourself grace and try to look at it from a different point of view of give yourself grace like you gave it to them. Give yourself grace. Just give yourself grace and forgive yourself for doing it. Stop putting yourself down for something that is technically a good thing. You just didn't focus the energy. You didn't focus the energy either in the right way, or the situation just didn't turn out how you wanted it to turn out. Had the situation turned out how you wanted it to turn out, you probably wouldn't be as hard on yourself because you did what you felt was right? There's nothing wrong with that. You just were wrong, or that person just was the wrong person. And that's okay. Like, that's okay. You shouldn't, like, everybody makes mistakes. But in order for you to get where you need to be, you need to trust yourself to make the right decisions. Trust yourself that you have the right people around you. Trust yourself that no matter what, you have yourself. Then it's like, if you don't trust yourself, like I just said, you have very much trouble trusting other people. You have trouble trusting other people in general. But if you just trusted yourself, then you would know, okay, this person did this or this person did that. Using your discernment and using your intuition, using yourself to navigate who you can trust and who you can't. You can't just come in the world thinking like, oh, I can't trust this person. They ain't give you no reason not to trust them. It's something within yourself that you need to work on so that you can trust people more or be more openly trusted. And I do understand that people have traumas and they go through things and XYZ, but that doesn't mean that you should take it out on everybody else. You know what I mean? Because it does turn into, from you not trusting yourself, it does turn into not necessarily being a bad person, because I don't really believe in bad people, but it turns into you expressing toxic traits onto these people when it was never necessary. It was never necessary for you to do that, because if you had just trusted yourself, you wouldn't care as much. You know what I mean? So, like, that's why it's so important. You trust yourself, you make the right moves. Period. You don't trust yourself, you moving in fear. Because now you're scared of everybody else. Because you don't know if they're going to cross you like the last person did. But in reality, nobody can pinpoint if somebody's going to cross them. All you can do is just trust that you made the right decision in that moment. And you did what was right for you in that moment. You feel me? Like, You shouldn't feel bad. Like, it's okay. It's okay. And I'm really talking to myself because it took me a while to get to the point where I am now, or just trusting myself, because it was like so many people in my life, they just crossed me. So then it caused me to have like trust issues with everybody else. Y'all, I know my hair look a mess, but I'm literally outside. I can't even think about that. But yeah, like really, once you start trusting yourself, you live more freely. You don't live in fear anymore. You can build more connections because you're not paranoid about somebody doing you wrong. When you trusted yourself when that person did that. So it's okay. It's okay. Just lean into trusting yourself. Just lean into it. Fully surrender to the process. And even if you do mess up, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and keep it pushing. That's all I gotta say, really. I said a bunch of stuff again and again, but it don't even matter for real.